decided to pause it because I saw a dog and I figured a person would not like me being filmed just out in the woods. So decided to stop filming. Luckily, my phone's got a pretty good editor. Man, I hope I'm going the right way. I think this is. Well, it all leads to town. Just might take me a bit longer to get there, that's all. I'm pretty sure this is the way I came. It looks slightly familiar. See, this is why people get lost in the woods. I'm almost certain this is the path I need. I saw someone zoom by towards this general direction on the bike, so I was so jealous when I saw it. Must have studded tires and crazy traction. Torque. I heard that's what you need. Man, I'm jealous of that woman I saw walk past me with the dog. It feels so much less creepy when you have either a person or a dog with you. But I'm good. Yeah, okay. Starting to think I recognize this area. Yeah, this is the flagging area. I'm good. Holy! For a second, I was freaked out, man. It's getting dark. I have no way of looking up maps or nothing. So, just for a second, I was like, I really hope the clearing I recognize shows up soon. Or else I am screwed. But it did. This is the clearing I recognize. See? See that? That marker for BC Hydro? Yeah. That is my North Star. I'm the wise man going to meet Jesus. And that is my North Star. You get the analogy. It's stupid. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. You just hear the sounds of my feet. Honestly, you're just along for the ride so you can point anything out if I miss it. Because these here woods are creepy and any backup's better than no backup. Even if it's after the fact. They're actually not that bad. Once you get over this hill, it opens up to a bunch of paths I recognize. I was going to go this way, but I think I'm just going to break along this side to get to the trail that I want. Honestly, once it starts getting dark, it gets freaky, but my brain's actually telling me I'm fine because the hunters around this area are good at their job. They keep up on the numbers of our predatorial species and stuff. Pretty good. Maybe too good. They'd be killing everything around here, man. So I'm not too worried, but wouldn't mind getting home either. Yeah, we're gonna break along this way. It don't look like you're supposed to walk here, but there is a trail right there. So once we break this little hill up here, we're good. Because I know how to get back to my place from here. The second, like I said earlier, with the corny analogy and whatnot, that marker is a very comforting thing to see. As long as you don't get too far from this first clearing before dark, you're good for the most part. I wouldn't do it too often because it's freaky, but it's good to push yourself. It's getting slick on this trail here. I don't know if you can tell. Ooh, I'm getting out of air a bit. This next clearing is a nice sight though. Oh, there's deer. Scared me for a second. Oh, it's taking off. See, told you. It's a nice sight up here. There's good old Cranbrook. Beautiful. A couple deer having supper. I don't know if you can see it. A couple over there. That's how you know there's nothing scarier than me out here. They're chilling. They wouldn't be out here if there's anything worse than me. Oh, sorry. Forgot to unzoom. I'm smart. Alright. See? It's like the perfect amount of dark to be out here. You got them nice, pretty city lights, or town lights. I don't know if Cranbrook really counts as a city or a town. I think it's somewhere in between. Whew. Nice little exercise. Telling my stepdad before I came out here, like, I think I'm gonna go out to the woods. He's like, why would you want to do that? It's cold as hell out there. It's like, it's only 10 below. Ain't that bad. Once you start moving, it's better. He's like, yeah, you tell me how that goes. So that was me pretty much deciding right when I told him that I was gonna go. Because once he told me I wasn't gonna do it, or that I shouldn't, that's when I decided I was doing it. Grabbed my water, my gloves, my face mask, and went out to the woods. But I got really hot in that face mask, so I took it off. Tell you, got my tooth yanked, and that hurt. After, just felt weird when I was numb and stuff. Actually getting them pulled, but now the spot where the tooth was just bugging me something crazy. I constantly feel like something's stuck. I guess that's just the scar healing, but it is annoying. Yeah, from this spot, probably only takes me about 10-15 minutes to get down to the college, so it ain't bad from here. Should stumble across the trailer pretty quick. There's some footsteps there. The game drill, but it's still a trailer. Oh, there's a few deer over there. Oh, that got dark. Why'd that get so dark? What the? Weird. That's all fuzzy and stuff. What the? That is strange. It's like far in here. Then I zoom in and it gets all dark. Whoa, what the? That's strange. Okay. I can't zoom in much closer without it getting all dim, but there's the deer. Alright, let's keep going. I'm getting home. Here's a nice defined trail. And there's the college down there. Oh, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's down there. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Alright, this part's steeper than it looks. It drops off like right around there. Ooh, easy now. Make sure I get my foot in there. Just cooking it down there. I gotta get some clamp-ons for this season. My last one wore down real fast. Crampons, clamp-ons, I don't know what they're called. I think they're crampons. Crampons. Sounds fun. Might have to slide down on my booty. I think I got it. Sketchy around here, this spot. It's steep and you realize your boots don't have as much grip as you thought. Man, I tell you, I wish I had a headlamp. It's a little sketchy out here without one. Oh, there we go. That's better. Probably gonna drain the shit out of my battery. At least I can see where I'm going. You guys can probably see way better too. Yeah, I wonder when they're doing all the work for these tagged trees here. They used to know what crew's doing it too. As long as they got tagged around here, it'd be good work. At least for this season. We got about like 4 or 5 zones tagged off in this community would. Be nice to know when they're doing the work. I would not mind that type of money. Doing tagging, clearing like paths for machinery, like that stuff's not bad. It's good work. But so is YouTube. It's not a bad career either. You'd be doing labor jobs for fun though. You get so used to like the office grind, you'd be like, I gotta go dig a hole or something. Alright. And their civilization, we made it. The Wendigo didn't get me tonight, boys. Tomorrow, maybe. Return next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, this is another one of those places that looks less sketchy on film or on camera than it does in real life. It shifts down and you get more momentum than you think. There we go. Even though it snows, those trails aren't that bad. It's pretty maintained in most parts I was on today. There. Officially on city property. The Lost States, the Wendigo can't get me on city property. Alright. I think that's it. My phone's getting pretty cold.